Come in.
So guys, welcome. Ready for a little pumpkin pie? I certainly love pumpkin pie. Or how about the top four most iconic Halloween pumpkins? That's right. I love them. We all love them. Okay, this is the time of year, right? When we talk about pumpkins, jack-o'-lanterns, the spooky symbol tied to some of the most iconic pumpkin-headed personalities in pop culture. Books, movies, TV. Get ready to meet four of the absolute best, my favorite certainly, as we travel from the oldest to the newest of the pumpkin guys. Ready? First up, the Headless Horseman, introduced way back in 1820. This is the classic Gothic legend from American literature. Introduced in Irving's 1820 classic, The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. This chilling phantom is said to be the ghost of a Hessian soldier whose head was shot off by a cannonball. Imagine back then, a cannonball during the Revolutionary War. He rides out each night in search of his missing skull, terrorizing the residents of the quiet glen. Now, while the original story is vague about his replacement head, like exactly what it is, the most iconic and lasting image, especially thanks to a lot of cartoons and movies, is the horseman holding a fiery, freshly carved jack-o'-lantern. I remember as a kid seeing the Disney version, and I was just blown away. That glowing, grinning pumpkin clutched in his hand as he chases poor Ichabod Crane. It's one of the most enduring symbols of a terrifying Halloween chase. Now, the Headless Horseman may not have invented the pumpkin head itself, but he certainly made it hellishly famous. Next up, from 1966, The Great Pumpkin, one of my favorites. Now, he's more sweet than spooky, right? He's the beloved icon and the creation of cartoonist Charles M. Schulz. He made his debut in the 66 television special, It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. In the world of Peanuts, the Great Pumpkin is sort of a benevolent Santa Claus-like deity. He is believed in by who? Linus Van Pelt. He will rise out of the most sincere pumpkin patch on Halloween night to deliver toys and goodies to all the good children. What a nice thing before Santa, right? You get a pumpkin and bring you stuff. Now, this Peanuts cartoon character established the notion of the pumpkin as a magical, almost spiritual figure that is central to the spooky candy gobbling season. You know, the poor guy never does show up. Remember, he leaves Linus freezing in the patch, but his elusive legend is what makes him a cornerstone of every spooky Halloween fright night. I always wanted like a sequel, another chapter. I want to really see the Great Pumpkin. Okay. Next up, Pumpkinhead, 1988. Our third figure plunges us into the world of modern horror. This cinematic demon first appeared in the 1988 horror film of the same name. Unlike a playful ghost or a cartoon icon, Pumpkinhead is a towering, grotesque monster summoned from the pumpkin patch to carry out acts of pure revenge. He is a Pumpkinhead of vengeance. He is quite literally the embodiment of pure ancient evil and retribution. Now, while the creature's head is more monstrous than a simple carved up pumpkin like a jack-o'-lantern, the name Pumpkinhead is tied to his origin story, coming from a rural pumpkin patch and having this rough, weird, veggie-like appearance. He serves pretty much as the opposite of a light-hearted jack-o'-lantern, reminding us that often the merry-looking pumpkins can hide truly something dark and terrifying. And finally, our last but not least, our newest icon is a royal, Jack Skellington, the Pumpkin King. He's the master of mischief himself. Star of Tim Burton's 1993 stop-motion classic, The Nightmare Before Christmas, one of my favorites. Jack is the master of ceremonies and the most respected citizen in Halloween Town. He's the bright light, the soul of the holiday, right? The bon vivant, the toast of the town. He's responsible for all the fright screams and decorations. But though Jack is physically a skeleton, his name, Jack Skellington, but his nickname is the Pumpkin King. And his dramatic entrance emerging from a large flaming pumpkin scarecrow solidifies his status. He literally rules over all things jack-o'-lantern, and his true reign remains right there in the patch as the undeniable king of Halloween. Now, if I had to pick a favorite, I don't know about you, I'd probably pick the Great Pumpkin. And of course, as we all know, we never really do see the Great Pumpkin, and that's why I'd love to have some kind of sequel, something. And then after that, probably the Headless Horseman being so classic. And then Pumpkinhead and Jack Skellington. What do you think? What are your favorites? Who do you love as your sort of overrating, arching, and best sort of Halloween pumpkin? Your Pumpkin King. Who is it? Give us your thoughts. Give us your feedback. Hope you enjoy. Hope you're subscribing. See you soon.